You know, I think that we as a people, we as a nation, we should stop right here. It is time for a new beginning, learning how people of color have been treated by those in power, whether they stole the power, whether they took the power, or yes, maybe even voted in. People of color have been treated by those, and they usually were white, in power, where though they had and have more value, dogs and kittens were given more love, while hell was turned loose on blacks and people of color. Think about that for a minute. Think about that for a minute, black people and people of color. Think about that today. Just think about that today. Look at where black people and people of color are. Yes, some of them have moved on up to the east side. And yes, there are those still living in tents. To know this and to accept anything less than an evil, even and balanced feel is lunacy. In fact, the only way to avoid the fray is to do the right thing. And what is that? That is to protect one another. Every human on earth. So what I'm saying to you, ladies and gentlemen, is this: that we as human beings have the propensity to do evil things, to do things that hurt people. And it's all over the world. And we, the people, have accepted it. Even in the midst of this mix, there are those of us who are saying that we care. But saying that we care means nothing. It means nothing. And as far as God is concerned, it means nothing. Why? Because we are a creation of God. Our primary concern is to know who we are and to respect who we are. If we are the children of the Most High, then we are expected to represent the Most High. And how do we represent the Most High? Because we are just individuals. How do we represent the Most High? We represent the Most High by the way we treat one another. We represent the Most High by the way we treat one another. We represent the Most High. We talk about heaven. We talk about needs and wants and desires being met. We don't just talk about it. We make sure that it happens. We tell the world how it is supposed to happen. The world walking around on their own ideas, doing their own thing, and chaos is everywhere. But those who are the children of God, who are led by the Spirit of God, stand up for what is proper. We allow the human race to know that money is nothing but a tool used to add into the problems of society within the world. We let them know that humankind was created to have needs and those wants and desires, that they also are qualified to participate in the process of creating all of these things that they want to enjoy in heaven. They name them, they claim them, they make them, and it belongs to them. Every last one of these people on earth, the plan is to engage them in a career, engage them in work. Not your job. You owning stuff. You limiting people by taking stuff away. Our world is suffering from men thinking they're smarter than other men. And you are not smart. And who amongst you got a plan, a proposal that you'll stand up and put your life on, that would guarantee that every individual on earth would have the chance, guaranteed chance of life, peace, prosperity, freedom, happiness, and joy, and the dreams coming true. Who amongst you? What group amongst you? Church or what otherwise? And damn it, every last one of you want it. And you know you're nowhere close to getting it. And you're still going along with this old crap that we've been going with all our lives. It's time for us to stop this stuff. You just got, go to YouTube, black people, and they got an influx of information about how black people have been treated. I mean, they go back they go back, and they show you how we, as people of color, have been treated by other people. And then it's just not us. You focus on it because I'm this color. But it happens to all people. And all of the ugliness around us, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. You got politicians out there, the Republicans, I think they got a debate tonight. What are they talking about? They don't have anything to offer us. And they all skinning and grinning, give them their money so they can spread these bullshit lies all over the TV and make you think that they're about something. They ain't about a doggone thing, but the same old crap that we've been living in our entire lives. White people, yes, you lived in many instances to benefit from the pain and suffering of others. But in order for those others who have suffered and who are fed up with it, in order for them to rise up above it and stop taking it from you, is that they got to respect you as a part of the group now. Not to cause you any pain, not to cause you any suffering, not to even be jumping on your case, but getting this idea we are free at last because we are free from you. But at the same time, we know we didn't come to persecute you because we've learned the lesson of what it's all about. So you can stop worrying about black people trying to get even with you. Black people not thinking about getting even with you. Nobody got time to waste like that. We want to make sure that everybody got education, that everybody got health care, everybody got housing, everybody got the things of life that they need. That's what we're concerned about. Who are we? People of God. I'm not talking about we as black people. Black people just like you when we are not with God. We might be on a different path, but we just as lost as you when we are not about God. And ladies and gentlemen, I hope you hear me. And I want you to know that the Democrats and Joe Biden, they are talking about more positive things than the Republicans. But do they have a plan to put them in play? The plan would require that you give them your authority. You, the people, give them your authority by stacking righteous people. What I mean by righteous people, who wants to make, I'm not talking about people who trying to stop other folks from having an abortion with force. If you don't want people to have an abortion, if you hate that, then you find out why people have abortions. You eradicate those reasons. You don't have to worry about it. If you don't want to live amongst, you want to be segregated, that's okay. Be segregated. Be segregated. You don't have to hate each other because you want to be segregated. A lot of people don't want to live amongst other folks. So be separate. That's okay. Well, we can come together anytime we want to, can't we? Hey, let's live. And talking about getting even, that's the way of the world. That's the way you do stuff. That's not the way God's people do stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, do you hear me? We must protect ourselves, every last one of us. Protect ourselves. It's not about white people talking about white people. We for white people. We for white people. That don't mean stink. Or black people. Black. We for black people. That don't mean stink. White and black, whether you know it or not, are God's people. So we are for righteous. We're for righteous. Righteous brings us together. Righteous gets rid of the pain and suffering. Black and white creates pain and suffering. Let me let you go. Talk to you later.